So, mic audio is good. Game audio should be good. Allegedly. Should be good. Why isn't it showing up? I don't know. You guys are going to need to tell me if game audio is good. It should be good. It's not picking up or reading, but it's weird. Man, let's get this show on the road. It's Sunday. It's the cereal stream, everybody. It is hands down my favorite live stream of the week. Tonight, I'm chowing down on some delicious Rice Krispies, which is surprisingly 36 weeks into this thing. I have not had Rice Krispies yet. So, that's pretty cool. And for tonight, I figure you could do something not super different, but just something a little off the cuff. I'm not grinding an arena. I'm not doing a big challenge. Tonight is just a straight up, chilled, laid back, let's just play the game for funsies, do some content, hang out, chat, maybe test some champions, a little of this, a little of that. Just have a good time. So welcome everybody, good to see you. I'm Rob vonShoe. It is a pleasure having you. While I think of it, this is a courtesy notice to claim them sunglasses, if you haven't already. I haven't earned mine yet, but I will within the next, 15 minutes or so. So I gotta remind myself to get the dang things. Man, what an annoying objective. And at the same time, let's say big howdy, big welcome to Toy Shadow. Toy Shadow pulling the 6-star Corvus. Major kudos. Major kudos. Good on you, bud. Siraj saying, hi. What up, bud? Welcome to the cereal stream. Cheers. Oh, man. Those are vanilla. I definitely recommend these with milk. I don't have milk. These are just straight Rice Krispies. Man, they are good with stuff, with milk, in Rice Krispie treats, but by themselves, different story. Billy's saying, nice. Got 6-star COVID. Rip. Aw, man, that's rough. I wish you a speedy recovery. Skull popping in saying, Jello. Well, Jello, back to you. Funny you mention that, because that is the question of the night over here on my left. What is your favorite Jello flavor? Truest time saying, Zup, Rob. Howdy, howdy. Hope the weekend has found you guys well. It has absolutely flown by for me. It feels like Friday night, the last time we got to hang out was just like, I don't know, a hot minute ago. But, nah, here it is. The weekend's over. Busy week coming up. I'm looking forward to all of those things. We've got the big Summer of Pain prizes coming out in a couple of days. We have a mystery arena popping up on Tuesday. I have no idea who featured it's going to be. There we go. Get them glasses. And who is this that I'm going for right now? This is Master, so I think it's all three, so it doesn't matter. Right, first time KO. These objectives are tedious. Yeah, beat both Penny and Spidey 99 with 3 different classes in each of the different difficulties to get some of those Spidey tickets for the store. So we're getting there. I'm working my way through the objectives. Figure it's still mid-month. We've got plenty of time to do it. I just want to get it done. I'm going to need to start doing a lot of resource grinding here. Build up some of those revives and pots again because I got a bunch of Karina challenges left. So That's one reason I want to get a jump on all this too. But there we go. That is the Penny KO with a Mystic Champ. Get some of that loot. Some shiny 3 stars. Actually, I could probably just replay it and do that with a one of the other champs there. Either Shang-Chi or Herc. Because I think those guys are in separate categories. Just scout the path here, look for any loot. Yeah, let's take this. Adam Bomb saying, what Nexus are you going with in the Summer of Pain rewards? I am going to flip a coin. Most likely I'm going for Cosmic to try and wake up Silver Surfer with Venom, a brand new Venom or Venom Pool as a solid consolation prize. It's not the most exciting class, and most of the champions that would be brand new for me out of Cosmic aren't exciting. But they're still new, so it'd still be a win. And then on the flip side of the coin would be Mutant, going for either Archangel, going for Omega, going for a Magneto Awakening. But there are a lot of misses in the for the Mutant class, because I'm fortunate and have a lot of the Mutants already. So we'll see. Definitely probably a coin toss. It's actually not that bad. I don't feel any different. My favorite Jello, by the way, is probably vodka, if that's what we're talking about. Jello shots is a valid answer. Thinking outside of the box, I like that. Jello shots and me, we have an interesting relationship. We're back on friendly terms again. I'll say that. Guy says, "Hey Rob and Reaper, what up, Shoe? How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome." Skull digs strawberry Jello. Asking to look on Discord. Hey, welcome. Do you have Marvel Insider? I was wondering, do you get the points if you just complete the normal and heroic versus fully exploring it? It's my understanding that Marvel Insider goes off of the trust system. So I think so long as you don't I mean, I suppose you could the first day say yeah, I fully explored, or I explored normal and heroic, and then just punch in your name and they're like, hey, that's cool. And they give you the points. I haven't ever had an issue with it. Really, I think the only thing they care about is you making sure that your name is inputted correctly. Otherwise, they're like, yeah, cool. That's great, whatever. And cheers. Appreciate joining up the Discord. If anybody else is interested in the Discord, it's a great place to ask questions. Just hang out and brag about or sulk about crystal openings. Got a link down in the description down below. If you're interested, hope to see you guys there. Hillman says, hey Rob, how's it going? I think after getting the Summer of Pain rewards, I'm going to rest for MCOC a bit. Good. And that's not me being facetious or mean or even brushing it off. Genuinely, that's good. I recommend everybody take a step back, or at least, take the game in stride. Because for me, and so, story time. So for me, I've been playing this game for about 6.5, 7 years now, right? Far and away, it's the longest I've ever played one of these games ever. But after that amount of time, if I don't step back and take a couple weeks off, play something different, do something different, give my fingers a rest, I wouldn't have the same level of enjoyment of this game that I do now by, not having taken that break. So, yeah, definitely, now's the time to do it. get some good rest, get some good R&R, and look forward to seeing you when you come back. Judah says, yo, 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 yo. Acrotech, is Jello pudding a flavor? Well, I did ask for Jello, so I suppose anything branded Jello works. So yeah, we'll take that. I'll accept that. Let's see, we'll do that. Now, what should we do? I'm not doing any arenas. Could be. Sure. Let's do an incursion. Why not? With the Sunspotted level 2. Well, why not? This could be interesting. I will match Sunspotted's team, whatever they wanted to put up, and then we'll just go from there. We'll just play it by ear. If there's like a champion or a character you want to see some gameplay of, throw that up in chat too, and then once you're done with the incursion round here, can jump on some of that too. We're just hanging out. It's Sunday. Beemore says, "Sup, Rob? Jello isn't my kind of dessert." Fair enough. And it was one away from an APOC. Ah, rip. Just pulled a 6-star MODOK. Ah, sad day. Well, I mean, MODOK isn't awful. He's got some fun synergy options. Okay, so let's have some fun here. Do that. Because why not? Why not have some fun? Do that, do that. And I guess. A little bit overkill. A little bit overkill. Whatever. Why not? 2-star Groot gameplay? I mean, I guess we could. I guess. I haven't had Jello in years. Oh, you gotta get in on that. Making your own is fantastic. Especially as an adult, because then it's like, yo, you want to make like Jello shots? You can do that. If you want to get like cookie cutters out and make little teddy bear shapes or whatever just for kicks, yeah, you can do that too. Or just like make a big bowl and just like chow down. Why not? Interesting, but they always delay the points to check, I think. Do they? Ah, that's news to me. I've just always gone for it. It doesn't matter. Take down node 1. I'll wing it. We'll play it by ear. Oh, it does count. Then my favorite is tapioca. I'm a retired old fart at heart. Dude, I have not had tapioca in years. Since I was a kid. Not like anything. Not even just like Jello brand. But I just not tapioca like at all. Beamer says, Rob, can't Rogue do 615 crossbones? She can, yes. Degen, that's interesting. And for you, let's do this is prowess or that's annoying. Let's do that one. It's better than a Sig 40 Jane Thor, I guess. Yes. I mean, we say that now and like watch Jane Thor gets buffed in November or something crazy like that. Wouldn't that just be the kicker? I raise you my Sig 40 man thing. Oh, that's scandalous. Favorite Jello is green. Looks like you're eating the Ghostbuster slime. So funnily enough, that is my favorite flavor, lime. Because I'm like one of those crazy people that like putting pineapple in it too. So pineapple and lime Jello is amazing. Why am I ineligible to join Marvel Insider? Got me? Because they're really fairly generous about like anybody and everybody can sign up. Maybe it's where you live. Like maybe there's like a regional block that I'm unaware of. And then age, yeah. But other than that, I don't know, bud. Jacob popping in saying, "What's up? What up, Jacob? Welcome to the Rice Krispie edition of this Sunday cereal stream." Just running some random incursions right now. And then after that, doing some 2-star group gameplay, apparently. Just took up Proxima Midnight from rank 1 to rank 5. Good on you, bud. I mean, Proxima is like one of 3, maybe 4 champions in the game who we still don't have an upper limit of her damage potential. Pressure gauge is annoying. Because there isn't anybody with a big enough health pool to test her out fully yet with. Because when she's all ramped up, especially if she's awakened, and she's got all 4 of her, Proxima charges or whatever, like them special attacks are spicy. That's right. Pressure gauge. There we go. Overpowered the node. Red Jello with whipped cream is good too. Can't argue with that. Definitely can't argue with that. So let's get some extra this. Strategic movement. And forgot about that one. Yeah, let's do that. Keep on moving up. Matthew says, "Howdy, howdy. How's it going, brother? I am doing quite well indeed. It's been a really good weekend. I got to spend a lot of good time with friends and with family, so I can't complain about that. And I am ready for some big adventures this next week. Cool. So I'm doing quite well. I hope you're doing well as well. And if you guys are just joining in, I hope your Sunday has been most excellent as well. It is a pleasure having you guys. I'm Rob vonShoe. And for the first time, people joining the stream here, or if you've been around, it's a cereal stream. It's my favorite stream of the week. I get to chow down on cereal that I haven't had since I was a kid. Tonight being Rice Krispies. Now, I'm not going to lie. I definitely made Rice Krispie treats here. We definitely made Rice Krispie treats here. We got a big old box. Why not? And the Rice Krispie treats are gone, by the way. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So calf players will only get to level 9 point rewards. Yes, that is my understanding. Did the people who discovered pineapple pizza try putting pineapples on other meats or pepperoni on sweets like pepper pina colada? Man, that would be an interesting taste profile. I suppose somebody out there was like, I wonder what this is like. I don't know. That I'm not a big pineapple pizza person, so I probably wouldn't be the best person to talk highly on pineapple pizza. I know there are fans of pineapple pizza out there, and I don't want to dump on your favorite kind of pizza. I can't help it that you guys are wrong. But hey, you do you. Rob the man with the master ham. Sup, bro? Sup, chat? What up, Taz? Welcome, my friend. How's it going? How's your weekend been? Boost up them power stings. Because inevitably there's a node where it's like, where I can get Wolverine to apply power stings, and then that's just game over. It's a shame that Proxima can't use her full potential since everywhere is damage capped. Exactly. I think Summer of Pain really would potentially be like the one spot where she could, provided that there was a matchup that you could actually like run with her for a bit. But outside of that, yeah, everybody else is either damage capped or doesn't have a high enough damage pool, I guess, to really, get her revved up. I put some new funnies in the Q Discord. PP is the master of the art and memes section on the Rob Vaughn server. If you guys haven't checked that out, again, link in the description. Do appreciate that. If you want to check out those memes, PP does keep that post up and running. Plus, the server overall is a great place for either asking questions for champion rank ups, who to use on specific paths, or just hanging out and saying, hey. 5-star Scarlet Witch, very nice. Yes, I got super lucky when she was in the last round of the, hey, well done. Well done, Sunspotted. The last round of those Scarlet Witch calves, so that was probably early this year, I think. Valentine's Day, maybe. It was like, I think the first and only time so far when she's been available in a wide release calf crystal. To my understanding. And I pulled her once, and that was it. Through an Awakening Stone, through, I don't think she's SIG 200, but like 140 odd some SIG stones on her. And then, of course, because I had to, just rank her up to rank 5 immediately. She's pretty broken. She's pretty broken in her incursions. Everywhere else, she still is pretty balanced just because the RNG of her buffs is still holds her back a little bit. But, blockable special. Nice. Nice, Unspotted. Well, yeah, let's keep pushing then. Get to zone 10 at the very least. I'm good, really busy, but productive. It's a good way to be. I do always say that though, so long as like busy doesn't get to be like punishing busy. Because, like, I'm a very busy person. I prefer having things to do as opposed to things, like, not having things to do. But that's just me. Well, that could be interesting. I'm going to leave that one up, because if you strategically play that Fate Seal, that could be interesting. Okay, let's Well, no, she's bleed immune, so let's not do that. Never mind. Buddy Lee popping in. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the Sunday cereal stream. How are you? I think my favorite flavor of Jello is red. But to be honest, I feel like that's the only kind I ever see. Fair enough. You bring up an interesting point, though. How many people here actually call Jello by the appropriate flavor, like strawberry or lime or cherry? And how many people here call it by the color? I call lime Jello, and then everything else is like red Jello. But I'm the exact same way with Gatorade as well. Like I couldn't tell you a single Gatorade flavor. I don't know. It's the light blue one, there's the blue one, there's the white one, there's the green one, the yellow one, a couple different red ones. I know that, but I don't know the names. Because I'm in the process of copywriting Hawaiian pina coladas, ruining alcoholic sweet drinks one salami at a time. That sounds like an amazing either like first line on a bio or like on a resume or like a tagline for like Twitter or Instagram or something where you got like I don't know 100 characters or so to just describe you. That is an epic, very well said statement right there. Well played. Uh-oh, PP's about to abuse the mod status. Uh-oh. Try to ramped up Proxima Special 3 against Mysterio. I think it was between 65 and 70k, which is 90% reduced to the nodes. Oh, very interesting. Well, see, there you go. That just goes to tell you, like, what her potential damage gap could be. I think, what was it? So some people are subscribed to monthly emails from either Marvel or Kabam or somebody that tells you, like, I don't know, what your single greatest hit value was or how many fights you won or something like that. I have no idea how you sign up for that or where you sign up for it in the first place, but I know that some of my alliance mates wind up getting it once a month. And there was a node not too long ago. I think it was, I don't know. It was a Magneto fight, but I forget the nodes. That was able to sort of accurately read what Proxima's true damage was, and it was something in the millions for a big razzle dazzle special like that. Which is pretty nutty. Completely overkill, but pretty nutty. Does Proxima need high SIG or should SIG 1 suffice? SIG 1 I think should suffice. Let me just double check that so I'm not telling you wrong, but I'm pretty sure SIG 1 suffices. Because just having the awakened ability to get that extra fury is good enough, I think. Yeah, so it's just variable about how potent that fury buff is that she gets. But honestly, at that point, it doesn't really matter. Because it's just mincing numbers. Sunspot's opening up a 5-star. Well, good luck. Matthew goes by color for Jello. Interesting. I don't. Yeah, I'm there with you though. Keeps it simple, and everybody knows. You know, if you ever had Jello once, you know. Are you prepping for the gauntlet, or do it with the resources you have already? I am going to be. I need a prep. I need a prep. Um, I'm going to try and do it as item free as possible, and if that means I have to reset, then that means I have to reset. The Grandmaster is going to wind up getting me so many times. Unless I bring in Professor X, and then I don't need to worry about the reverse controls. But I really do need to farm. Because between that and between Karina's, you got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I got to save up for. Because that Kamala Khan run absolutely drained my resources. Freaking Perry Bug. You know how we refer to flavors as colors or colors for the EU folk? What if Crayola made strawberry color crayons? Or is it more of a reason for kids to eat crayons? I don't know, but I know that Crayola has like a mac and cheese color. So I'm sure. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that or somebody else did that just for kicks. You know, like actually design it so it's edible, but then styled in a such a way where it looks like actual crayons. You guys made me think of another solid question of the day question for either tomorrow or Wednesday's live stream. How you say crayons? How you pronounce it? If you pronounce the Y, really. Is it crayons or crayons? Because I think it's supposed to be crayons with where you enunciate the Y, but I think most people just have it drop off, like, and then say it like it's CRANS, crayons. Casual 47,000. Code Hanger, I've got an Acid Watch Mysterio Proxima KO on my channel, maxed out. Math was about 1.2 million after the 90% reduction. That is a disgusting amount of damage. I love it. And the nice thing is, too, is that she can get that pretty well by herself. Like, there are a few other champions that can get damage numbers like that. I mean, Star-Lord, once he's ramped up, Storm X can get numbers like that, too, but she's got to have a full synergy team and be boosted to the gills. Brian also going with the Jello shots. Yeah. I'm there with you. Let's do, why not? What's the worst that could happen? John popping in saying, hello, Rob. What up, John? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Serial Stream. How you doing, bud? Bye-bye, dude. Cyber says, hey, Rob, how's it going? How's the cardboard? Oh, I mean the Rice Krispies. Well, it's not cardboard. It's not cardboard. It's not exciting, but not cardboard. Sure. Why not? Let's come fight them robots. How are you doing, Cyber? So no buffs. Or encroaching stun. No, I don't think I will. Backboard brawler. Or fight or flight. That's fun. Acrotech, that sounds like that'd be a setup for a Big Kid Scotty gag. Sure. Armor, I guess. Been auto farming for the last 3 days. Taz, are you auto farming Realm? But that's just for pots, though, right? I've been meaning to look up like what the latest farm spots are for revives, because I need those in spades. But it may not be a bad idea, like one of these nights, just like hunker down, burn a couple of energy refills, and just farm Realm for some heals. You know, Switch could proc a regen, that'd be appreciated. Cyber says, I haven't had Jello in a super long time, so I don't really remember. That's fair. Is it just me, or is this IIRC acronym showing up all the time out of nowhere? Have I been sleeping? Nope. I've seen it too. I'm just rolling with it. Don't quite have the rest of it spelled out yet. But IIRC, it is a value reporting foundation in the UK. I'm sure that's what everybody is referencing. No, IIRC is, if I remember correctly. I kind of like just running with that bit where it's just that UK company for the lulz. I'm gonna go in Summer of Pain itemless. Itemless, I tell you. You can do it itemless. There are going to be a few people who do. MSD is probably going to do a itemless. Barrowman is probably going to do an itemless. There's going to be a few people. Rob is not doing it itemless. Not a chance. I mean, there's possibly a chance, but most likely not. I give myself a little bit of credit. It's possible. I have no idea what the mutant one does. I forget. Is it Black Panther? Nope, Electro. Even worse. Does the mac and cheese color taste like it? Can I make Grandmama's famous mac and crayons? I believe you. I believe you can. I think if you put your mind to it, anything is possible, including making mac and crayons and making it extra nummy. But I can neither confirm nor deny that it tastes like mac and cheese, because even if I do know, I would be too embarrassed to say. At just 2 missions and her SIG mission, she'll do an easy 500, 600,000. See, that's kind of why I want to go for the Cosmic as well, because I don't have a 6-star Proxima, and that would be a lot of fun. I think that could be a lot of fun. The Krispies can use a nice spoonful of sugar. Sugar, milk, or literally anything else. Like anything else. Rice Krispies are great with milk or to be made into Rice Krispie treats. But if you really want to go like full sugar rush, don't use Rice Krispies. Like what people would tell you if you really want like a sugary Rice Krispie treat is to go for the Cocoa Krispies. And that's true. But if you really, really, really want a full-on like side-splitting headache sugar rush, don't use Rice Krispies at all. Use Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treats is just like a block of fruity marshmallowy sugar. It is amazing. It will rot your teeth immediately, and you will enjoy every moment of it. Cyber says, not too bad. 2 more weeks till I go back to college. How about you? Well, I'm doing quite well. Week has gone by without a hitch. Weekend has been quite fun. Fate Seal, regen nonsense. Sure, let's go APOC. Why not? Because Switch is almost KO'd. Variant Classic 722 for revives. Okay. Thank you. Just gotta be mindful of the friggin' evade now. Do that. Evade. Freaking Ultron evade, man. Should be concussion, so I shouldn't worry about the heals he's about to get or the evade. Maybe not. Well, there's the failed evade. That helps. Come on, my dude. Get that degen going. I think the degen boost I had going earlier fell off, which is a shame. What year of college are you, if you don't mind my saying or asking? So let's get a team heal going for Switch, and let's see if there is that power sting. Nope. Oh well. Fruity Pebbles are so good. Unfortunately, I have already had Fruity Pebbles on the show, so now the next time I'm going to see Fruity Pebbles are at the end of the 52 week ranking, finding out the best of the best cereals. Oh, yeah, up to you. Taking Hulkbuster and Warlock to rank 3 afterwards, so I'm extremely motivated. Nice. Man, Hulkbuster is one of those champions I'm just on the fence about. I shouldn't be, but I am. Because he's good, and I see value in him. I just know that for me, he would be one of those champions that I rank up because I know he's good and he's fun and he plays well, but he just still sits on the bench, which is a shame. Let's see what we got here for Punisher for you. Got small arms. Not too bad. Incinerate's kind of annoying. Fruity Pebble treats should be sold in stores. Yeah, but it should also be one of those things where it's like sold behind a glass case or something that you need to acknowledge that like your life is gonna flash between your eyes, and you're in for a wild ride. No regions. I thought I did I not. Ugh, son of a mother. Dang it! Freaking switch. Of course I get it right as I'm throwing my big KO. Thanks, Rob. My A1C went from 6-1 to 13 just hearing that. You're welcome. I do what I can. I don't. So what I'm doing for the two selectors, because we get those first, right? The prizes I think are out this week, and then whatever is going to come from the Grandmaster quest is going to be 2 weeks from this week, right? So as soon as that's done, I think I'm going double skill because I want to take my Kingpin up to rank 3. Kingpin's kind of in the same boat as Hulkbuster, but oh well. Kingpin to rank 3, and then I want the 2 skill. Just in the events if I decide to rank for a potential personal favorite champion of mine. Because I want to so friggin' bad. She would absolutely slay everything, especially when she's got that degen turned on. The only catch is prestige, but it, you know, I think it's going to be what it's going to be. Also opened a 6-star basic to help sway my Nexus choice, but it didn't help at all. But it did help me confirm what my second Tier 5 CC is going to be. It was more SIGs on 6-star Void. So I'm picking Science. Man, can I just have like one of those? I would just like one, please. I want to avoid so bad. Like if in the Nexus, okay, so just assuming 2 things. Well, yeah, assuming 2 things. Assuming that there wasn't an Omega Red arena coming up here in a month and a half. Assuming that that wasn't going to happen. If it was a Void and an Omega Red in a Nexus, I don't know what I would pick. Or an Archangel, I don't know what I would pick. If there was a Nick and a Void, that would be an easy choice. Void. But like a 6-star Void would be an instant rank 3 to me. Doesn't matter if he's awakened. I would take that dude to rank 3. Because my 5-star has been so amazingly clutch. So many different times. He's just an amazing champion. Alright, buddy. Take care, bud. Back to work tomorrow. Good luck. Appreciate the well wishes. Thank you for stopping in. We'll catch you next time. He's SIG 98, so if I could give you one, I would. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I see a lot of my alliance mates pulling Void or Nick or Omega. It's just like, I can't complain. I 100% cannot complain about my crystal luck. Cannot complain. But those would be some very cool champions to get it. Alright. Oh, cool. Let's do it. Beamer says Mike went out. Did it? I'm not. But let me know. And then also let me know if you guys can hear the game audio as well. Because game audio is coming through on my end okay, but I'm not 100% sure if it's registering in OBS, which means I'm not sure if you guys are hearing it. And if it's just my voice gracing the airwaves right now, well, my condolences. What SIG is the sweet spot for Void? I think it's the usual, like, SIG 100, 120, something like that is the sweet spot. But honestly, if he's awakened, it doesn't matter. It's good enough. I think the biggest debate is if there's enough of a difference between an unawakened and awakened one. Like, obviously, the awakened one is better to get the Fear of the Void up and running and then get the double stack of debuffs going. So SIG 1 is better than unawakened. But I think after that, at that point, you're just mincing words, you know. Void is my top 1 favorite champ. Yeah, I get that. There it is. Hemostatic charge. That is the power sting. The power sting buff for Wolverine. Jesus says, hey man, these are my ring 3 options. Warlock, Guardian, both awakened, I-Bomb, Torch, and APOC. Pick 2 of those 5. So just strictly speaking for those, is Prestige a concern? If Prestige is not a concern, I would go Torch, and Warlock probably. I-Bomb and APOC are solid rank 3 choices, but they do, I think, adequate enough damage and as is already, you know. Like, the rank 3 is going to be a nice improvement for them, but at rank 2 they can still clear enough stuff as is. Torch, I mean, is just a huge, like, mystic killer, so him for sure. And Warlock has great abilities, but his damage isn't always the best, so getting him up to rank 3 would give him that extra incentive, that extra push. If you're strictly speaking for Prestige, then I think it's I-Bomb and Warlock and Guardian. But let's do this. Sure. That extra 50% stun time is nice, but it just throws me way too much. Because I'm not used to it, and like it doesn't make enough of a difference, I don't think. Cyber says taking APOC to rank 3 for sure this week. That's a no-brainer. Solid. See, look at that. Not only am I getting like the APOC bleeds and the crit bleeds, but then 7 power stings on top of that too. Come on, my dude. Man, you're just gonna stand there and let them all fall off? Thank you. It's like, don't do me like that. Beautiful. Not really sure how Void works either. So what does Fear of the Void actually do? So, okay, so Void gets 3 different debuffs, right? He gets a debuff that reduces evasion. So that includes dexterity and just like Spider-Man evades. he gets a debuff that's a petrify, so it reduces power gain and regen, and then the third one I think reduces like crit damage or something like that. So those are three individual active debuffs. What Fear the Void does is it combines all three of those together into a passive debuff. So not only can it not be shrugged off, but you're still getting the effects of like the petrify, the evasion resistance, and the damage resist, right? So since that's a separate thing, then he can start bringing up the debuffs again. So not only does he have the first round, but now he's got like a second petrify. He's got a second evasion resist. He's got a second damage resist as well. If you play him super aggressively, and if you get really lucky as well, you can get 2 Fear the Voids, so you can start triple stacking debuffs. And that's when you start seeing some of that crazy like inversion of power and heals, right? So you got like the Realm of Legends Wolverine, where his health is just melting because it's inverted like that. Whereas if he's unawakened, he doesn't get that passive Fear the Void, and he only gets 1 stack of all those debuffs, which is still great and can work in most cases, but it's not as spicy, you know. How do you hook up your phone to a larger display? It depends, I suppose, on what kind of phone you got. If it's an iPhone, if it's a Mac, an iPhone to a Mac, it's pretty straightforward. If you got an iPhone and you're hooking it up to a PC, then you're gonna need certain software for it too. So I got Degen, so that's lovely. Whatever. Love my 6-star rank 3 Omega. I left mine at Sig 180 though. I'm scared to bring to 200. Yeah, me too. My top 4 champions are sitting at 160 and 180 now for the exact same reason. Why they don't introduce some like extra loot for people who max out 6-star champions is beyond me. It's been a thing for whales for the longest time, but because that doesn't affect the majority of the players, that has kind of slipped under the radar. But now that like free-to-play players are starting to get in that position too, I really hope that becomes a priority for Kabam going forward. Yeah, Cyber, Fear the Void does stack. You gotta be fast though. You gotta be fast, but yes. Tom digs strawberry jello. And jelly's nice too. Nice. I love jelly. No, I take it back. Well, jelly's nummy, but I prefer jam of the two. Hey, it's all good, Sunspotted. All good. I got Gilly here. Limber and Bane. It's alright. I think it can melt her down. Limber doesn't really matter because I think the fight is going to be over before that really starts to get to be noticeable. Beautiful. Easy peasy. I remember seeing somebody who pulled Void say he was trash. They need to play him lots. Yup. I agree with that. So let's do this. I don't think it really matters. Good run though, Sunspot. Good run. Appreciate that, bud. Could be in Rob's chat again. Well, it's good to have you, Tom. It's good to have you. Happy Sunday. And Dash popping in. Saying, what up? What up, what up? So let's do that. I have no idea how close I am to any incursion loot. I have that was the first incursion I've done in ages and ages. Is it in inventory to claim? Get that stuff. Glory Star should reset in the next couple days, so that's nice. I'm sitting on so much glory from all that comp, and I don't have anything to use it with right now. Because I don't want to just buy stuff for the sake of buying stuff. I still want to be economical about it. Think that's everything? Yeah. So I have 4,000 incursion shards. Okay, so I don't have incursion shards. That's fine. I want to get another good mutant from the 6-star Nexus to pair with APOC. Like, I have some OP mutants as 5s, but I want to start develop my 6. Nice thing for you is that the odds are you will get somebody good. May not be the good champion you're looking at. If you laser focus on one, like I want Archangel, statistically maybe not, but there are so many good champs in that pool. You're gonna get somebody. Waiting out for the Summer Pain boss rush, and then I'm gonna do it. Oh, there you go. Oh, stuck on, there we go, I missed the first part. Stuck on 632. Any tips? Gonna need... I'm going on the Spry Ghast path. Yes, let's go check that out, actually. I wish that this whole book selection thing was just done. It's so dumb. 632. How much more do I have on the monthly? Not a lot. Alright, I'm going to finish this and we'll go check that out. Time Master says, thinking about starting streaming. Besides basic equipment, what else do I still need? iPhone to PC? So the basic equipment, right, is the Lightning to HDMI adapter and OBS, like a 60, either a 60 or 60 HD, preferably, for equipment. The only other thing I would recommend is to work on your lighting. So it's not to say you need to go out and get a ring light. Like I don't have a ring light right now myself, but I've got a solid light source coming in from one side, and if I had batteries in my lantern, I'd have light coming in from the other side. Because lighting, I think, for me, is important when I'm watching other streamers. So it doesn't matter if it's like flashlights, a computer screen, whatever. Just light on your face helps. Prob's got a stash like BG. I've got a stash the fraction of the size of BG. That dude has like 30, 40,000 crystals saved up. Nah. Like, I hoard stuff, no doubt, because I don't want it to go to waste. But that dude is next level. 2-star Groot probably hits like negative 10-star Doctor Doom. Yeah. If it even picks up on anybody's radar in the first place, you know. Just done that Spry Path in Act 6 and beat Nick, boss. Omega Red is good for that boss. Finally pulled a 6-star Ghost afterwards from the Dual Crystal. Hurrah. Heck yeah, hurrah. Top 5 wanted mutant 6-stars for me are Colossus, Archangel. Give me a sec. Beautiful. Archangel, Cable, Red Mags, and Strife. Oh, no, I definitely believe Cable. Cable is a Ring 3 contender for me. because his ease of access, spammable degen, plus his cheat sheet for making champs, whatchamacallit, horseman with APOC, who's a god tier champion in his own right for different reasons. I 100% get that. So this is master, so cosmic or skill. So that works. Let's see what Shang-Chi can do. Let's go! Just soloed 613 Ghost Boss. Heck yeah. See, Penny Parker is easy peasy once you've got somebody who can just go unblockable. I was going to say, I mean, it's been a while since I've done a dual class 6-star, but I wasn't going to call you. Cool, got that. And now we can go check out Gast. So it's what, 6, 3, Nick? It's the official technical term, the 6-3 Nick path. Do you watch, Skull says, do I watch Black Widow Deadly Origin? I saw the movie. I saw Black Widow. And I play White Widow in-game. Question of the day, my favorite Jello flavor is red. I don't know, is that cherry flavor? It's cherry or strawberry. They're both red. But I think you say red and everybody just gets it. Let's see, where is Sprite? And that's up here, isn't it? No, Caltrops. Thorns. There we go. Oh man. This path would be so much more fun now. Now that there's so many more skill champions that can shrug off debuffs super easy. So most skill champs would work for this. Because the idea here is to get rid of the fatigue debuff, right? So Elsa shrugs it off, Kingpin shrugs it off. If you got a Shang-Chi, he shrugs it off. Ronin can shrug it off. And then with that out of the way, then the rest of it doesn't matter. Or somebody who has True Strike would work as well. So, I mean, looks like a Corvus path right there. Corvus with Proxima. Or other champions that got True Strike. I think, though, that one of these... that there's like an artifact or something in one of these other sections. That can help counter that. I'm not sure if it's in this quest or if it's a different one. But those are a couple options. I don't know what would work best for you, but oh, these are just basic fights. Yeah. Tom says, Rob, you make this game look quite easy. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, a chunk of that, you know, taking it with a grain of salt is that a lot of the champs I run are either 565s or rank 2, rank 3 champions. So that, I can't discount that too, but appreciate it. I think Kabam will do 6-star Iceman one day. They've already done 6-star Iceman. He's only been available once, in Cav crystals, but he has been available once. So he exists. Just they haven't done anything with him for a long time. I felt like people stopped talking about Shang-Chi a little too quickly. Andrea just hitting that sub button. Appreciate that, Andrea. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you. Thank you very much for that sub. Yeah, and Hercules too, to be honest. But I mean, that's kind of the nature of the game. It's like each new month comes like 2 new champs and 2 or 3 reworks, and the community as a whole like starts chasing it a little bit. But yeah, I know, right? We got a She-Hulk for that path. About my only option. Yeah, I mean the slow should work, right? Not yet. Seeing Starkey as a 6-star makes me happy for others. Others too. Omega also has a 6. Yeah, well, hopefully Sparky winds up finding his way either into an arena or a much more easily accessible crystal. That would be very cool. Also want them to make 6-star Voodoo a thing. Yes, Voodoo and Medusa both are already teased to be in game eventually, or to get added into the game. Because they show up as available champions. You know, Voodoo there is the 6, and then Iceman and Medusa, she's in here somewhere. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just a matter of when. Tom says, I should have taken Elsa for that path. Got her awakened as 6-star rank 2. I did use Venom. That works. That works. I'll say it first. OP Deadpool as a 5-star would be scary because his regen is so crazy and it's totally unreversible. And his damage would put Space Ghost out of business. Don't even get me started on a 6-pool Deadpool. 6-star Deadpool, oh boy. I don't think his damage would put Space Ghost out of business. Let's look at the 3-star, which is the only one that well, I've got the 2, but the 3-star, the highest version I got. Because stupidity and reasons. His healing factor is really good, and I think his healing factor is the reason he hasn't been available ever in the last 3.5 years. Going on 4. Because the Sig ability is that he just permanently regens. You don't need a buff, it just happens. But damage-wise, not so much. I don't think. Unless I'm completely missing something. Falcon can put in work also. Maybe Falcon. Because the thing with Falcon is that his lock-on reduces defensive ability accuracy, and I don't know how the Falter, since it's tied to the node, ties in with that. If it's an offensive thing or defensive thing or not. Because it's not the champion it's not the enemy who's evading, it's the node that's doing the evading, if that makes sense. So possibly, but Falcon's kind of iffy. Falcon would stop the natural evade for like the spider folk and whatnot, but I don't know if he would also reduce the node evades as well. I wonder if the storylines in these Cav event quests are good. I stopped reading the text bubbles after Act 5. They've got a couple good zingers every now and again. But ever since like Christmas last year when they teased Galactus, the story's kind of been like, eh. Like honestly, every story is like the good guy, the hero just pops out of, you know, space and lands in the battle realm. Oh my goodness, Summoner, there's the nonsense monthly stuff happening. We gotta go do it. And because you're the main character, like, okay, let's go do the thing. And then Cap shows up, is like, whoa, I'm so glad to see you here. I don't know, hot dog man. We've been waiting for you, and you and your unique skill set are the only way that we can stop this new nonsense threat against, I don't know, Hamburger Man, who's the villain champion. So then, of course, by like the third or fourth quest, then it's like, I'm gonna fight Hamburger Man because he's the villain and he's the bad guy. Urgh. You KO him, and then it's like, uh-oh, because of some mind trickery nonsense, or because now the multiverse is a thing, now it's the evil version of Hot Dog Man. That's how we justify fighting the other hero character. It's just so predictable. So yes, I understand that as well. Black Widow film is quite good, well worth a watch. No spoilers though. Yes, no spoilers. We don't want to do spoilers. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I found myself being rather apathetic, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. What should we do, guys? What should we do for just a little bit? Champion testing? Just chilling for a bit? Time Master says, I think JX made some good vids about the story of the game. Cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, outside of the build-up to Galactus and Realm of the whatever the planet is, the Realm of Legends planet forming, that was the last I really paid attention. I'm struggling in 111. Can you help? Does a 6-star rank 3 Doom work? No. There's a they nerfed him, so Doom is noodle damage now. What you need for 111 is a 2-star Groot, and from there you can just like clear and blaze your way through. It's very, very interesting. Rodering popping in saying completed all the story content. Done Labyrinth, done all variants except for variant 5 and 1 and 2. What content should I look forward to? Just using all my energy for the revive farming recently. 7.3 is coming up. The 7.3 beta closed several weeks ago. Now that 7.2 Legends prizes are out, I speculate that 7.3 is before Cyber Weekend in the next couple months. So that's probably the next big thing to look forward to and save for. Glad they slowed down. Let me do a couple of things. Let's do that. I think Archangel still has one of the faster realm KOs, right? And I know I'm missing some god tier synergy. What is it? I'm completely blanking. I should know this. Archangel, I'm missing a really solid Archangel synergy. Excuse me. Oh well. That'll work, whatever. While I'm gabbing, I may as well just do a bit of farming of my own. Rob, I take it you got some good Elsa how to play videos. I'll look for them as you possibly are the Elsa MCOC Whisperer. Yeah, check it out. There's a bunch of Elsa stuff on the channel, a couple of good how-tos. I'm putting together a 2021 edition of like a how to play, like a definitive guide. I was really glad to see the Night Thrasher definitive guide come out. So something like that is what I'm hoping to build up towards, but not for a bit. Still got a little bit of work to put in. But yeah, definitely check it out. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good how-to solos and kind of like synergy options and what to expect while you're expecting. Because Elsa is a criminally underrated, very high performing champion who can deal with and dance around a lot of annoying nonsense. Case in point, one of the more recent videos I put out a couple days ago was Elsa Bloodstone soloing all 6 of the Cavalier bosses this month. So Sentry, Carnage, Darkhawk, Spidey 99, Rogue, and Penny Parker. I got solos on all 3 of those, and the playstyles for those are all different. You know, you've got class disadvantage in a couple of instances. You can throw specials in some fights. You cannot throw specials in other fights. But nevertheless, she winds up getting solos all 6 times. So I go through and explain the strategy behind that, how to counter some of the nodes and the disadvantages and turning them into advantages. So that I would recommend as well. Is the Strife, APOC, Cable, Professor X, and someone team or Aegon Doom, Torch, Nick, Heimdall team better for Abyss? The Aegon Doom, Torch, Nick team is and Heimdall is best for the first initial clear of Abyss. I'm not convinced that Heimdall is worth bringing after the initial path, the easy path. But you're definitely going to want Doom, and you're definitely going to want Torch just to make life a lot easier. Thank you, Cyber, saying Gesundheit. Didn't see the message, doing 614 now. Tom saying, do you have Mystic Dispersion turned on? Do you recommend it? Currently, I've got 2 points in MD turned on. I do recommend at least 1 point. 1 point is very negligible. You're not going to notice it a whole lot, but it's something. 2 points is a little bit better. 3, I think, is as much as you need. Because when you start getting into 4 points and 5 points, I would argue it's almost overkill. And that it could push you into a special that you don't want to wind up throwing. Like if the special 2 is the big razzle dazzle special that you want to stick at, it's with 4 or 5 points, it becomes painfully easy to push beyond that 2 into 3 and then kind of ruin your mojo a little bit, you know. But yeah, one for sure, 2 is better, 3 is best, 4 and 5 is overkill. In my humble opinion. There we go. What a sloppy KO. Oh yeah, Summoner Showdown too. Yeah, if you guys want to go for Summoner Showdown, that's coming out this week too. I'll probably do it just for funsies, but odds are, nah. Waiting if I could get a Wasp or Havoc would be tons of help for 7-1. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. For the synergies for sure, and Wasp I think is still a very good, underrated, underutilized character in her own right. And Havoc's nice for what he does. Not the biggest Havoc fan. Spinny, spinny, spin. Do that right as that expires, so I get a nice stun. Get to the next heavy. Just took a 6-star Elsa to rank 2 as soon as I awakened her. I'll get better and watch your videos on her. Thanks. Very cool, Tom. Congrats on waking her up, and also big congrats on getting her to rank 2. I do not think that you'll be disappointed. There are some people who don't dig her playstyle, and that's fine. There's somebody out there for everybody, but she is just, in my opinion, just so much fun to play. Especially with that passive evade that she gets. Comes in handy. Don't need to worry about unblockable hits. We need the MCOC God of War gameplay to fight his foot. Yeah, that Kronos match fight in 3 was still very classic. Very iconic. Did you see the rumor champs for September? I'm personally more hyped for Nimrod. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, that's the tease right there between Nimrod and Kitty Pride. At this point, I'm just holding out to see their kit. Because, like, they've done amazing things with name brand champs, and they've also, like, not done amazing things with name champs. So we'll see. I'm glad to see that they're finally starting to do tech, work in tech champions again. Mutant has been on the bench for a while, but Mutant is still just ridiculously overrepresented and overpowered. But we'll see. We'll see if Nimrod will be like a solid, like, anti-mutant champion or something. Bring something new to the tech class. We can hope, right? Yeah. I guess that works. Man, it's just still crazy to see that many different whatchamacallits, neurotoxins all stacking up because of the synergies. 7-3 is rumored for November. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. For someone who doesn't have parry or dex, the Act 3 Thanos is the final boss in the game. Yeah, but the way that they've kind of redone masteries a little bit is that, like, as soon as you get a point, like, I think they strongly encourage those are the first masteries to invest in. Also, since I'm asking so much, my birthday comes on the 30th of September. So, should I wait on becoming Thronebreaker on my birthday or become Thronebreaker ASAP? Pretty sure I can't become Thronebreaker this month before comp because Tier 5 basic. I would recommend ASAP because there's still going to be a bunch of loot that you could be eligible for between now and then. You could just say it's like an early birthday present to yourself. That could work. That, and you never know when there's like a new title around the corner either. It's like some new thing to separate out everybody. Like, there's something around the corner. There's no way that they would throw this much 6-star material our way without something up their sleeve. Right? Like, they're just handing out 6-star shards like it's nobody's business now. They've handed out like almost 200 generic 6-star Sig Stones. They've introduced materials and they are completing rank 4 materials within a span of like 2 months. Something like that. 3 months tops. Like, there's something around the corner. And I don't know if it's like a new progression thing, if they're really hyping up relics that much. Something is amiss. It just feels off. Rob, who's your favorite champs for doing Realm? It depends. For speedrun, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I got, I'm pretty sure I still hold the world record for the speedrun for Realm with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Clocking in at like 7 minutes, 50 seconds, something for all of Realm. Something like that. Outside of that, like almost everybody, because it's just a really great testing grounds. Robbie reminded me of an old They Might Be Giants song, Triangle Man. You're welcome. Just finally got a 5-star ghost on my main, so quite pleased. Good on you. I gave 6-star Night Thrasher 5 stones earlier. Yeah, solid between that or sigging up the 5-star version, whichever. Dude is pretty good. Just noticed I got a 5 and 6-star Groot, but not the 2-star. I don't even know if I've got the 2-star. I think he's one of those exclusive champs, isn't he? Like you had to get him out of that exclusive 2-star champion nonsense crystal. I do have him. Cool. Now I know. Just noticed I have a... let's see. I always think with champs is to use them more in event quest and get to know them more. Yeah, for me it would be more like either like master or uncollected to take newer champs out for a spin. Cavalier is just, I don't say it's too punishing, but it's too narrow to take a champion and learn them on the fly. You're going to wind up burning a lot of pots that way. Yeah, earlier about 5-star OG Deadpool, I was kidding. His regen is good, but champs like Wolvie, Blade, and Venompool have a more tactical heal and damage. Damage, yes. Heals, no. If memory serves, OG Deadpool has the best regen in the game. Because not only is it eternal and it's permanent, like you don't need a buff to get it, but if you just like build up and sit at 3 bars of power, like he heals up immediately. Whereas Wolvie, you need to still proc the regen. It stacks and he heals up fast, but you still got to get it to proc. Let me get this Winter Soldier down and then let's go dig up 3-star Red Pool for kicks. Go dig him out of the shallow grave the game has left him in. Get that going. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Go for the spacing a little bit, just because. Get the special. And bye-bye, Winter Soldier. Beautiful. Also, Rob, do you watch NFL? If so, who's your team? Packers. Green Bay Packers. That's why it's fun. Anytime I post like a video where it's like, so-and-so cheeses this boss, I always put a cheesehead because, of course, why not? But I am very much a cheesehead. 7-3 confirmed for October in the last dev diary. Oh, very cool. So that's right around the corner then. Well, I mean, like a month and change, but close-ish. Got Doom as my 3rd champ now in my 2nd account. Did unlock Mystic Dispersion, so I may invest in 2 points there. Yeah, very good. It's a very solid early game champ right there. I mean, the entire game, but let's throw Guardian in there. And then let's take Red Pool for a spin. Why not? The evade can get you out of combos. Yes, exactly right. For Elsa. Absolutely right. Been having a lot of fun with APOC. Dude, I was one of those guys that wrote APOC off at the start because I didn't understand how to play him, and now I have seen the error of my ways. Would you say ranking up Wasp over Ghost would be the move? Where are we getting all that perfect block from? Alright, so let's do a couple things. Take a couple more hits. So right now my base regen is, what, 20 odd some points a tick? Now with one bar it's 32. Now it is 55. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Live. Well, take two. Looking at numbers instead of playing. Would you say that ranking up Wasp over Ghost would be the move? Been thinking about it. If I even need a Ghost or just use CGR more instead. No, you need a Ghost. You need a Ghost. Ghost is still the go-to cheat code for all endgame content. Definitely Ghost. Alright, so we got half health. Let's build up to them 3 bars of power. Get rid of those perfect block nonsenses. Is that gonna KO me? No. That is my end of life heal kicking in right there. So I'm healing about, damn it, stop it. Trying to look at the numbers. Stop it, Winter Soldier. So I was healing about 1% health a second by the look of it. Build up to 3 bars again, and then hopefully Winter Soldier just buggers off for a sec. Alright, so that's 3 bars, so let's check it. 99, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Yeah, so it's quicker than that. It's like 1% health every, I don't know, half to 3/4 of a second. Like, it's ridiculous how fast that he can heal just by doing nothing. See, because there's no buff, so it can't be nullified. The only way to stop his heal is with either a petrified debuff, a heal block node, or some other nonsense. Poison, that'll slow it up. But you can't nullify anything, so it just throws mystics out of whack. That's where Red Bull's benefit comes in. It's not very plausible or usable because his damage output is still noodly by 2021 standards, but staying power-wise, yeah, dude's super damage mastery friendly. Apoc's awesome on his own. He can do so much damage with a special 1 and 2. He's very good versus Winter Soldier and Realm. Then he used the 5-star Wolvie as a horseman to farm pots. There you go. He's throwing specials left and right. It's so much fun to do. Pulled him as a 6-star also recently. Very happy to have him. Yeah, congrats again, Tom. Does anyone know if Rogue can get 615 crossbones down? Yes, be more, she can. Check out Swadia. He's done it. If you want like a how-to of how he did it. Dev Diary puts it in October. Yes, looking forward to it. Need less than 4,500 Mystic to be above to get a full tier 5 CC to rank 3 my Simbi. As my first rank 3, only did 4 Summer of Pain fights, but I'll try from the side quest one. Nice. Good luck. I've seen yours, Lags, and BG do Realm speedruns. Quite insane. Yeah, like it. It's fun that there is like an actual speedrunning element. Like there's the Legends runs, right? But that's not because it's still like all like up in the air. Who knows what your time's going to be until it's too late. Like having a traditional sort of Legend run um, in the game is a big. It's nice. It's fun. Take care, Judah. Have a good one. Love collecting cool 2-stars like Ghost, Doom, Space Ghost, etc. I'm getting caught up here, guys. I'm getting caught up. Why don't Kabam do another arena, sell crystals for Deadpool as a 5 or 6-star also? I would settle for a 4 at this point. The last time he was available was in arena as a 4-star, but that, like I said, it was about 4 years ago almost. I don't know. I don't get it. I've brought it up so many times on the CCP server, and it's just falling on deaf ears. I think because his regen is too good. That's my speculation, because his regen is too good. Apog's definitely easier to play than Professor X. Yes, that's true. More of a utility workhorse too, but Professor X is the damage. Love Guardian, he's still my number 1 at SIG 200, rank 5, 5-star. Doom looking at that number 1 spot though. Nice. Thoughts on Red Guardian? I don't have him as a 5 or 6. I mainly need him for a no buff. In most fights, he's a very straightforward champion. He does very much need an awakening and a decent SIG on him. I think it's every 40 SIG levels, he gets 1 extra shield charge. So he is a very costly champion to SIG up. But the more shield charges he gets, the more damage he does on the big Razzle Dazzle special too. So if you're gonna have one, I recommend that. He's fun. I have a 565. I use him a lot, especially in Dormammu fights. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. The no buffs really does come in handy. Imagine 6-star OG Red Pool as a horseman. His damage would be mediocre, absolutely mediocre, and his bleeds would make Nick Fury sweat. At least adrenaline with his regen would make him practically immortal. This is true. This is very, very true. Alright guys, I've been babbling on it for so long, but it is about that time, unfortunately. It's about that time to open a crystal and hope to get lucky. 1,000 6-star shards shy. So, should be able to open up a 6-star this week too. But let's open up one of these spider crystals, shall we? Going for a 6-star Starky. Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. That's the goal. I'm saying it to put that out there in the universe. We'll see how that goes. But, as the crystal here is spinning out, and if you guys want to guess what's going to pop out in the crystal, throw that into chat. It's always fun. But, let me know what you guys think, and I want to thank you guys for watching here the last hour, 40 odd some, whatever it's been. Appreciate that. This has been the Sunday edition of the cereal stream. Chowing down on some delicious Rice Krispies. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, just either putting up points in Arena or, I don't know, farming something. Monday night. Gonna be here, same time, same place. Hope to see you guys then. But until next time, everybody, it is a... Alright, well, at least it didn't roll over to the 3-star. So that's something. I'll take them extra 200 6 stars. Very cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to do me for today. Hope you guys have a most excellent rest of your night, and we'll catch you next time. I'm Rob vonShoe. Until next time, all, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye for now.